passer. You have to play him as a passer first, force him to score oversized.
This guy's got size, he's got speed, he's got strength.
The fact that he is attacking off the bounce in his last 2 outings, double-doubles, and he started attacking inside out. Late in the clock, Hammonds again. I like him more down in this area where he can use his size to his advantage. Took advantage off the glass. Kid is really talented.
Here's Scotty Lewis. And now Kerry Blackshear working on Hammonds. Size is disadvantage for Georgia in the post nearly every night, including tonight with the decision.
As they turn it over just under 15 times per contest.
Nembhard gets a half step, and he's able to bank it in. That was like Opie, Ron Howard's.
ISO drive, put him right in the key. Shows you his versatility.
Georgia's been sloppy, 3 turnovers in the last 5 possessions. Xavier Wheeler slices down the lane. Johnson lost it on his way in. Must be contagious. No numbers. Edwards gonna pop. Got it.
Continue to drive the ball at the basket, get to the free throw line, and have the ability to finish inside.
Hammonds is able to finish inside, going with the left hand.
Blackshear was calling for that the entire possession. Got it right at point-blank range, unable to finish.
Here he goes. Anthony Edwards starting to heat up, and when he does, he can take over a game. And then he crashes the boards. He's a great rebounder. Tom Crean, talking to him before the game, thinks that those same skills can make him an elite defender. We know he can score. And Anthony Edwards, a one-man show now for Georgia. He scored 8 of the last 10 points. And Georgia has put together a 13-0 run. Wes Glover for 3. Got it. Lead here. Donnell Gresham Jr., transfer from Northeastern, has entered the game for Georgia. First ever grad transfer in Bulldogs basketball history. And a 3 from straight away from Christian Brown. Will offer a screen. They go behind it. Now they have to fight over it. Crump got behind Nembhard, who's able to bank it in.
They went behind it, but nipped that drive.
Skip to Brown. Second 3 in conference play. Back-to-back possessions. Noah Locke wide open. Can't do that.
TC, you need to make layups and free throws and limit your turnovers. Layups have been pretty effective for Georgia, but they are left a lot at the free throw line.
Great hands by Hammonds. He'll finish with the left.
Now you're going to see high ball screen roll. Omar Payne will dive to the basket. That's where Andrew Nembhard is as good as there is in the Southeastern Conference.
7 turnovers for Florida. Deep position. And the foul tip is there for Toumani Camara.
Fitness gets the putback.
Noah Locke with the ball fake. Fagan fell for it. Up high to rip down the rebound. Ty Fagan. Xavier Wheeler, a little push with the left. See the Wheeler at A&M this weekend. He had originally committed to Billy Kennedy and the Aggies before the other coach Kennedy was let go. Seemed to be a thing a year or so ago. Noah Locke.
Senator race up north. It's already down.
Wheeler. Beautiful dump. And off the mark. Transition 3. This is where Florida's so dangerous. Oh my goodness! Scotty Lewis with the slam.
I don't think he needed to fade necessarily because he does have a decisive size advantage right here. Good support by Noah Locke trying to shrink the floor on Anthony Edwards. Doesn't matter. Catch that do off the bounce. He has not shot it as effectively in league play from 3. But many times you have to take with fight through this. Everybody's fatigued. You have to fight through it and play with focus. Georgia being the more focused team to this point.
And one of the reasons we haven't had a air ball with the shot clock winding down. Minute 10 to go. Edwards with a crossover.
Look at that explosion.
Into the paint.
Look at that explosion.
And he gets it. 2.
Well, Johnson and Blackshear should be well rested. Wow. Doesn't matter. Wow. 20 minutes of We only had to win 3 games in 3 days. In order for Georgia to do that, they'd probably have to win out to get a top 4 seed. But they are certainly very, very capable because they have so many offensive. Kerry Blackshear at point-blank range and misses the bunny.
Xavier Wheeler hangs, hits. Last 8. Trey Mann got it.
You can tell he's got a joy with the way that he plays.
As does Wheeler.
It's from the field.
Tobo inside. Big fella gets his first field goal attempt. 6'11", 300. Keontae Johnson staying. Here's Trey Mann. He'll pop the 3. Goes right. You just busted your scouting report. What play?
He steps back when he doesn't even have to step back.
Blackshear with the bump from the screen, and Keontae Johnson is able to roll it in.
A little too quick to Tom Crean, and I agree.
Quick one for Keontae Johnson. Johnson has it blocked by Edwards, his second block of the game. Shot clock at 6. Nembhard. Wow, that is a tough shot.
When you spin back to the middle, as Anthony Edwards attempted to do there, you're spinning right back into the help team.
Edwards getting a breather now. Tom Crean puts him on the bench. Tyree Crump on the floor for Georgia. Mann in the gap. Got it! Mann forces a 3, and Keontae Johnson tries to save it. Nembhard does the same. Great teamwork by the Gators. And it pays off with a bucket from Mann.
Stayed with Anthony Edwards step for step, not allowing that cut to the basket. Open 3.
Wide open. And Florida's got the lead on an Andrew Nembhard triple. Blackshear. Nice touch.
In complete control. Building's alive.
Kamara finds it and is able to put it in.
Kamara had an easy layup, and boy, did Georgia need that.
Kerry Blackshear will try it. Has scored 17 of the last 19. Nembhard hesitates. Gets to the rim and he'll get to the line. Defensively this half.
Well, they're playing tentatively, and I think Florida is attacking, most especially that young man right there.
Conference Player of the Year will take a seat. Here's Edwards. Less efficient this half, but trying to get back on track.
Through that contact. I think sometimes, again, as a young player, he thinks he's defended when he's actually not. Good pass by Edwards, good extra pass. Close to the 20-point number.
Dogs have scored the last 7 in this. Johnson powers his way in.
Stretch for any hope of breaking through on the road.
Nembhard and Blackshear 2-man game. There's that mid-range jumper from Andrew Nembhard. He's got 18. Nothing doing. Off of Gresham's head, and it bounces Georgia's way. That's using your head. And Gresham pays it off.
That is a winning play right there from Mark. Not only is he doing it offensively by running his team, but defensively he's done a good job of not giving Anthony Edwards anything easy.
Nembhard got a half step, and Florida's got a 4-point lead. Auditioning for your job.
Certainly appreciate that. Florida +7 on the glass to this point. Got to secure your defensive rebound. Georgia did a good job of denying the entry.
30-point night for Edwards, 3-point game.
And hold.
And that's a big one. 2-possession game now. Nembhard has 21.
By 20 at Missouri last week. Surrendered that big lead. Let's see what happens in the last 30 seconds here.
Down 4, turned over, Nembhard all alone.
That should be it.
Exclamation point. And Anthony Edwards glancing off the side of the rim. That'll do it. Gators. Mike White almost ran out and tackled Scotty Lewis to keep him from shooting that basketball. What a comeback. The second 20-plus point comeback of the season for Mike White's Florida Gators. They overcome the largest halftime deficit at home to win in program history.